Welcome to Algebra 2. I'm excited that you'll be taking this course with me this semester. This information video about how I'm going to be teaching this course was done as an assignment for one of the courses in my master's degree called Diversity in the Educational Setting. I hope it will give you a better understanding of the way that I'm going to teach and also why I'm going to be teaching this way. Let's begin with a very brief look at the history of mathematics education and how that history has shaped how we teach today. One of the myths in mathematics is that only white males are capable of being mathematicians. Many times, if you look back in history, you will see that white males are the prominent mathematicians in their time. However, many times this was due to the fact that they oppressed women and other ethnic groups who were trying to also make strides in mathematics. Another myth is that math is only full of rules that have to be memorized, and that is the only way that you can do mathematics, and so as such it's just completely unrelated to real life in any form or fashion. Traditionally, mathematics has been taught in a classroom where students sit in rows, teachers give out the rules, show examples, then students take notes and then are tested and graded based on how they do on one assessment. Hopefully, this class is going to be different than those traditional classrooms. How is it going to be different? Well, let's take a look first at the purpose of this classroom. My main objective is to teach you to think critically. I will be doing this by using a constructivist method of teaching. Oakes and Lipton, authors of Teaching to Change the World, state that constructivist teachers most emphatically do not accept just any answer offered, and they may not even accept a correct conclusion unless students can reconstruct how they arrived at that answer. So what does that mean? It means I'm more interested in how you got an answer than whether the answer is correct. Next, I'm working to prepare you for life in the 21st century. Oakes and Lipton, the authors I mentioned before, wrote about a man named Ruggs who believed that a curriculum centered on real social problems informed by ideas from the social sciences would lead students to independent thinking and social action. This is my hope for you, and so to do that, to help you prepare you for life in the 21st century, you are going to be looking at real social problems and looking at them from a mathematics perspective. I want you, the student, to hold me accountable as the teacher in your classroom. So, what should you expect from me? First of all, how should I treat you in this classroom? I'm committed to breaking down stereotypes of mathematics in this classroom. Oakes and Lipton write that over the years of schooling, students who are initially similar in background and skills become increasingly different in achievement when schools put them into separate ability-grouped classes. I, however, will expect students of all genders, all ethnicities, and of all economic groups to equally participate in the learning discovery of this classroom. Gorski, an educator, wrote in 2008, "We must commit to ensuring, for example, that we empower girls as much as boys, call on girls as often as boys, and don't make assumptions about abilities based on our own socializations." So what does that mean? When you come into my classroom, I look at you all as equals, and I'm going to treat you as such as we learn together. Next, I will find out and then develop your individual strengths, whatever they may be, in order to improve on your overall mathematics abilities. Oakes and Lipton encourage teachers who want to have a socially just classroom to watch for instances of capable performance on various intellectual tasks relevant to the classroom learning activities from students whose statuses and/or expectations of themselves are low. So if you have low expectations of yourself, get ready. Those are about to change. Now that we've talked about how I should treat you, how should I teach you in this classroom? Two educators, Burris and Wellner, wrote an article where they stated that effective teachers believe that no students, whatever their race, socioeconomic status, or prior achievement, should be placed in classes that have a watered-down or remedial academic curriculum. So what does this mean? I'm going to be teaching you mathematics very rigorously, and I'm excited to watch you rise to that challenge and succeed in this class. Obama stated in his 2009 address to the National Academy of Sciences that we know that the quality of math and science teachers is the most influential single factor in determining whether a student will succeed or fail in these subjects. Let me put your mind at ease. I graduated with highest honors with a pure mathematics degree from the University of Tennessee. I know mathematics, but more than that, I love mathematics, and I love to teach mathematics. Oakes and Lipton quote Cohen, Lotan, and Bowler when they say that a student's degree of competence does not matter as much as her degree of engagement in activities that scaffold her learning. So what does this mean for my teaching in this classroom? It means that I'm not going to stand up here and give you the information that you need to know. We're going to be discovering it together in ways that will make it meaningful for you outside of this mathematics classroom. Finally, how can we work together to achieve a socially just classroom? The Children's Defense Fund, in its 2007 report, stated that school is the only organization where a relationship between meaningful people and children can take place on an ongoing basis and compensate for the difficult conditions that interfered with the growth of many. Students, teachers, parents, administrators can all work together to create an environment where students feel safe to explore all options for their future. I pledge that I personally will encourage you to figure out what your goals are for the future. Goals that are not hindered by stereotypes or social stigmas, and I'm going to help you take the necessary steps to achieve your goals. Remember, in this classroom, everyone is on the same playing field, and we're going to learn to work together in order to succeed together. I can't wait to get started.